What's up, guys? Welcome to Blake's Garage. Got a new box hot off Milwaukee's press. Get your little knife and open it up. You know what I'm saying, man? Oh yeah, dude. Is the new guy. This is one of those tools that I do not have. While I have a lot of tools and I have a lot of redundant tools, this is one that I have never picked up. Honestly, I do not have a Milwaukee circular saw. Now this one's pretty cool because this is actually an M12 version, which I've honestly been liking a little bit of the M12 stuff as far as a lot of the power tools go, like for example impacts, not even impacts, but like more, yeah, well I guess impact drivers, drills, that sort of thing, just because of how lightweight they are. It's really nice. This thing comes in pretty lightweight and it's very compact. Apparently this will do 190 cuts per charge. Ooh, and we got a nice little carrying bag, which is kind of handy a lot of the time. See what else we got in here. We got just a plain old M12 charger. I know it's been a minute, but I have people on Instagram that I have been giving the chargers away to. So looks like I got another one. If you guys are not subscribers, it's a little subscribe thing on Instagram. I think it's like $2.99, $3 a month or something like that. Not that many people on there. I think there's like 6 people. So I'll spin the wheel and I will give this one away. But if you haven't signed up for that, check it out, because I know people are always asking. Maybe, I don't know, you guys interested in the bag? Comment below if you guys are interested in the bag as one of the giveaways too. Maybe I can do like 2 things. So here we go. Here is the new circular saw. Nice and lightweight. Let's see what else we got in here. I'm assuming we're gonna have a battery in this one. I forgot to mention what this is. This is the 25-21 HO. So high output with the HO, 21 meaning 1 battery, and then obviously the tool itself. Pop the blade on here. So the HO coming with a high output battery. This is XC 5.0. This is actually the first XC 5.0 that I've ever gotten. I have a couple XC 4.0s, but it's always nice to put a higher amp output onto one of your tools because you get all the beans, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, this one will do quite a bit of cuts. 190 cuts in one charge, which is pretty insane. Super compact, it's very small, very cool. XC 5.0 battery right there, looking fresh, looking nice. The tool itself, obviously we need to throw the blade on here, and man, this thing has a very nice compact size, nice little guard. Obviously we have like a little angle finder right here for the degree of the cut. If you're trying to do sideways, you know, some angles, and then we have the adjustment for the depth of the cut right back here. Also you can see it's just an Allen wrench to pop off the blade, showing off in a clockwise fashion. So yeah, let's see what else this came with. You got your little instruction booklet, and here we go. The most important thing of all to make cuts is a blade. Now, the only other circular saws that I own currently, okay, I do own one Milwaukee circular saw. I kind of forgot, and I've used this for dual purpose, which is not what it's made for, but it is this guy. This big dog right here. This is the only other circular saw I have at the moment, and I do have some like plug-in ones. But dude, look at the size difference here. That's insane. Now this is obviously a 8-inch metal circular saw, which it cuts chips, and like you can do awesome cutting of steel. I've done like, you can do 1/2-inch plate with that thing, no problem, and it just eats. But this one's obviously for wood and other, you know, materials of that sort. Yeah, and it's got the little dinky blade on it, which is pretty cool. But you know, this is gonna get you through a lot of your stuff. So it says 850 RPM minimum on this bad boy. Liking it. Right here we have our adjustment for our angle, so you can set it up, hit a 45 or whatever, boom, 45-degree angle, and you can make your appropriate cuts. Here's the blade. It is a 5 3/8 blade, literally the smallest blade I have ever seen. And yeah, let's get this thing installed on here, huh? They always make these kind of trick, and the question lies, where is the tool to remove the blade? And it looks like we have a little Allen wrench tucked right in here. Not gonna lie, right now, this thing is not the easiest thing to get out. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I need to do something differently. What is this? Yeah, I don't, it's like, it's not coming out of there easily. So I have to say, as much as I appreciate this thing, like being stuck in there, dude, it is hard to get this wrench out. I will tell you, pushing it in, it's solid, but it takes a really good amount of effort to get this thing out, which I guess is okay. We're not getting into it all the time, so it is what it is, but man, I wish it was a little easier to grab out of there, that's all. So we got to pop the nut off of here, and then we have the motor stop right here, and we can pop this off. Let's see. So reverse thread, obviously. It tells you the way and the direction right on the front here. It says off. So now let's get this blade on here. So we can see the correct rotation of the blade, and then we see the rotation of this right here. So you want to make sure that those arrows basically, well, they line up, right? We have the vacuum attachment right here too. Goes on the back and it connects pretty easily with just, you know, a solid little connection. But we also have a screw, a little Phillips screw here that we can put into the back and keep that on. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna leave it on here. I don't think it'll make a difference, but if I do want to hook up a vacuum cleaner, I could use that for dust extraction, which is very nice. Make less of a mess, hell yeah. We'll just throw a screwdriver in there and tighten this one down. And I'm gonna leave this on here permanently because I think that's good. Here is the new saw. It's a new saw. It looks pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and throw a battery into it and hear that brushless motor. All right, so you can see when you do insert this one, you know, you're pretty flush here with what you got going on, so that's cool. Fingers aside, let's see what we got. There is a nice little thumb safety, so you can't hit the trigger without deploying one of these. You can see, obviously, we have the battery light. We only have 1 bar on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on the charger. And I think after that, we will do a few cuts. So everybody wants to see it in action, obviously. That's why we're watching the video. But yeah, overall, the compact size of this, very nice, lightweight. If you're like building something, building a shed or something along those lines, like, man, this thing is gonna come in super handy. 190 cuts from this one battery, that's pretty amazing. And just with how light it is, you can just have it out like overhead, whatever sort of angles you need to do, and the thing doesn't get super heavy. With a big boy like this, we're putting it out in front of ourselves, but man, that thing weighs quite a bit, and I don't even have a battery in it. Now, that's not something we would do with this per se, but you know what I mean. Every once in a while, you're up on a ladder, you gotta get that weird cut, and sometimes you're just reaching, and having a really heavy tool out there makes it a little bit difficult. This XC 5.0 though, looking nice. We're gonna let that charge up and we'll do a little real world action, yeah. Now this thing sounds really good. That brushless motor sounds really nice. We are gonna put this to the test now on a 2x4. That's pretty much the primary thing you're gonna be cutting with this. They say it does 190 cuts. Let's do a few cuts, do little cuts. I'm gonna go left-handed. We'll give her some rips and see how it does. Just a few. Very smooth. I was not pushing it all. Let me push a little bit harder. See if I can bog it down. Rips through, obviously not as clean. Why would it be? Very clean. We'll give her a bit of jam again. Bog it down, if you will. Okay, is able to kill it, which, you know, it should be. We're not gonna be cutting like this, but you can bog it. But you know, we'll go with the reasonable speed. Really, we shouldn't be cutting faster than that anyways. Can be really accurate with it, which is nice. Just threw down 11 cuts right there. I'm making a mess. At this point, I think I'm making an unnecessary mess. But yeah, it does what you need it to do. It chops some damn wood. 2x4s is like pretty much what I'm gonna primarily be chopping with this particular saw. Anything bigger, and I would want a larger saw, which we'll probably end up getting soon, and maybe I'll do a bit of comparison video, and we'll put this against, like, you know, some 4x4s to see how fast we can rip those bad boys. But overall, I dig it, man. What it is a speedy little saw, fast, lightweight, compact, gets the job done. Adjustable. We'll throw a 45-degree miter on it. It's nice. I'm gonna make a little spear like this. Cuts nice, smooth, all that. Got some sawdust in my eye. Probably recommend some safety glasses, obviously. But yeah, overall, it's cool. I'm gonna do a bit more real world with this. I'll get back to you guys if I think, you know, that it's not a good saw. But overall, I see that this thing is a little ripper. Now I need to build a shed. That's what I'm thinking.